What is going on, guys? I am LaserBolt, and welcome to another Warzone / DNC Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. Today, guys, it is a response video to a video I did recently that I got a ton of questions about, and that is how to stop the lag, how to stop the stuttering or the staggering in Modern Warfare. Now, a lot of you guys said that video helped you out a lot, and that was mostly in-game settings. Today, we're going to go into the PC and adjust settings there, and this should stop every single problem that you have. If you have more problems than this, leave any question in the comment section down below, or jump on our Discord. It's a better way for us to actually help you out and ask, where you can ask multiple questions. We'll be helping out there. But with that being said, guys, let's jump into a couple things kind of that I really want to talk about first, and then we're going to jump in straight into the settings. So first things, guys, I need you to tell me if you guys are running a hard drive. That is an HDD. If you have a hard drive in your computer, I am going to give you the recommendation to upgrade to an SSD if you possibly can. I am going to leave a link in the description down below to Amazon showing you guys the best SSDs you could use on your PlayStation 5, on your Xbox, and also on your PC. And I'm also going to give you guys another thing called the NVMe, which is going to make your computer go even faster if you guys have the ability to apply that to your computer. Once again, if you have any questions, drop them down in the Discord or down here, and I will be more than happy to answer those questions. So make sure you guys upgrade if you are running on a hard drive. This should fix the majority of the issues. If this does not fix the majority of the issues, then the next things we're going to be talking about should theoretically fix them. Now, let's get started. So first things first, guys, let's go to your computer. And what you guys are going to want to do is you guys are going to want to go and type on the search bar, graphic settings. Okay, so you're going to type in graphic settings. And if you're on Windows 11, this might be a little bit different to you guys. But what this is going to allow you to do, guys, it's going to allow you to pop this particular menu on the screen. Now, with that being said, if you have like really bad FPS, so like if your computer is like, it's capped at 144 and you're running very low, if you change the setting, you're going to notice a big exponential difference. What you want to do is you want to turn off hardware acceleration. First, before we do any of the other settings, try this setting and tell me if this helps you out quite a lot, because this will help a lot of you guys. So just turn this off. And once you have this off, it's going to tell you that you need to restart your computer, restart your PC, and then come back and give it a go. Okay, so that's going to be for one. So once you restarted your PC, now we're able to get out of here. Now, if you have Windows 11, it's going to show exactly like this, but the only thing is that there's going to be a blue button. Click on that, and it's going to give you this particular option. So now that you have this, guys, now we have to go into the NVIDIA settings. Now, you're going to go to NVIDIA and type NVIDIA control panel, and that's going to pop this particular menu for you guys. All right, guys, it's going to show this up for you guys. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to go to a couple things. We're going to go to adjust image setting preview, manage 3D settings, and of course the resolution, and of course the color. So first we're going to get started with the color. We're going to go to adjust desktop color settings. What this is going to allow you to do is just going to make the game look a little bit better. So select the monitor that you're playing on. I am running on a Samsung currently at the current moment. And you're going to want to set this digital vibrance to 70. This is going to make the game look a lot better, more crisp. And that is something you definitely want, especially now that you have a really good amount of FPS just by doing that previous setting that we talked about earlier. Now, once we have that set up, we're going to go into adjust image settings. And that's going to give us this 3D sampling. Okay, so what this is going to do, the majority of you guys are going to have this right here where it says to let the 3D application decide. And that's going to pretty much let the game decide what you want. What you really want to do is you want to click where it says use the advanced 3D image settings, and then you just click apply, and that is going to give you a little pause, and it's going to give you another little pop-up menu that's going to be manage 3D settings. This is what we're going to be doing a lot of tweaking here, so make sure you guys follow along as we progress. So we're going to click this particular button right here, and that's going to bring us to this menu. So this particular menu has two tabs. Has the global settings and the program settings. We're going to change stuff right here in the global settings. This is going to affect pretty much your computer in general, and this is going to affect the game in general. Now, if you're running something that's not a NVIDIA card, a AMD, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to help you out through there or via Discord, so do keep that in mind. Now, moving along. All right, so the first thing you guys want to do in here, guys, is you want to look for something that's called shader cache size. Now, this is going to be put and set to drive default. What you want to do, guys, is you want to go ahead and change this and change this to go to 100 gigabytes. Now, the thing here, it's not going to take up the 100 gigabytes. It's not even going to come close to 100 gigabytes. But if you apply this, it's going to give the hard drive the maximum ability it could do to apply the shaders. And that's going to help you guys exponentially. You guys don't understand how much just that particular setting is going to fix the game for you guys. If this fixed the game for you guys, make sure you guys come back and leave me in the comment section down below a thank you and a reply, yes, Laser, this worked, so the community can see that these settings are actually working. All right, guys, so now we got over the global settings. That's the only thing we're going to be touching. Now we're going to go to program settings. Oh, I forgot to tell you, do hit apply. I did hit apply, but just go ahead and do it. So what you guys want to do is you want to go to program settings, and this time we're going to be adding Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If it doesn't show up here, just click add, and then look for the program. It should be called Call of Duty HQ, and just click add, and that will pop and give you the Call of Duty Modern Warfare here. Now, this is going to give you all the settings that are available for the game itself, but there are a lot of features we need to turn off and some features we need to turn on that we already did them in the menu, that there's no point of us having them on here. So let's go ahead and talk about what those are. All right, so the first things you guys want to do, guys, if you guys have the following on image scaling, mine says use global settings, so mine says perfectly fine. If yours is currently on, make sure just it's either use global settings or it's turned off. Next up, guys, you want to go to this one right here, the filtering. You're going to want to make sure instead of use global setting application, you would just want to set this to times 16, and we're going to hit apply. So that's going to go ahead and apply those settings. Then we want to go ahead and use the gamma correction, guys. We're going to go ahead and set that to off. So let's go here real quick. Let's go to the gamma correction. We're going to go click here, and we're going to turn this off because it's already doing it within game. Once again, we're going to hit apply as well. And let's just make sure we hit apply so you can go ahead and pick it up. And that should pick it up and apply that to Call of Duty. So when we launch it, that setting will be already applied, ready to go. All right, so now that we have that off, guys, we are going to go to application mode right here. This one, you're going to leave this to application control. So you want the application to control the anti-aliasing, because we already set those settings when it came to in Warzone. So we don't need the NVIDIA to actually control that. We want Modern Warfare to control that because we already messed around with the settings there. If you haven't seen my settings video, definitely check it out just to double check that everything is working. You have all the settings the way it should be. All right, so next up, guys, the anti-aliasing transparency. Just make sure it's set to off on your end. Then we have the CUDA GPU. You want to make sure that you go ahead and select the right one right here that you're going to be using. But for this background application, guys, you want to make sure that this is off, okay? This is going to be very helpful, especially when you Alt-Tab over your PC. You just want to make sure that it's globally set off, but we're just going to go ahead and hit off just to make sure that we have it set correctly. Even though we already set this in game, we're just going to want to make sure that it's set to off in our end as well. The CUDA GPU, that's just to verify that you're running the graphic cards. So just double check that it's the actual graphic card that you're using, the one that's being, the settings are being applied to, and that should help out quite a lot. Next up, guys, we're going to go to the low latency mode. For me, it's already off because of my global settings. You just want to make sure you turn this off if this is on for you, so you guys can know exactly what this where this at. For the max frame rate, you want to make sure you set this off as well, because the Warzone, we already set what the max frame rate is, and we'll talk a little bit about that in just a little bit when we get further in the video. All right, so moving right along, guys. Of course, you just want to make sure that the sample is set to off, the negative LOD is on clamp. Texture filtering quality, you want to set this to quality. So make sure you set that up if it's not showing up like this for you. Filtering, you want to make sure it's on. Mine already has the majority of the global settings already activated, but some of you guys might need to change these to on and off or to auto. Thread optimized, you want to make sure that's on auto. Triple buffering, you want to make sure that's set to off. And then you want to use vertical sync. You want to make sure you're using global setting, which is the 3D application. So you want to make sure you have those settings. And virtual reality pre-rendering frames, you want to make sure that it's set to auto. That's pretty much on one setting for me. That will automatically set it to auto for me. So that should be pretty set. Other than that, you guys are good to go. Make sure you hit apply. Now that you changed that, go to your PC, restart it. And if this helped you in any way, do consider supporting the channel by dropping a nice thank you, or joining the Bolt Nation by hitting that join button, or subscribe to the channel and turning on all your notifications so you guys won't miss our Warzone DMC Modern Warfare 2 coverage here on the channel. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any additional questions, drop them in the comments or head on over to Discord. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.